Today, I'm going to be making the Pillsbury Funfetti. This is the Elf on the Shelf Swirl Cake Mix. It's red and white vanilla cake. And then this is the frosting. It is peppermint vanilla whipped frosting. So we're gonna have a vanilla cake, but then we're gonna give it some peppermint flavor. The frosting was $1.99 and the cake was $3.49 at Target. So what you want to do is you want to preheat your oven to 350 degrees, and then you want to coat your pan with oil, and then you need to use flour as well. And so I just killed two birds with one stone. I used the Baker's Joy, sprayed it in there because it gives it a flour texture. You can't see it now because I've already sprayed it. I'm using a 9 by 13 inch pan. You also get a choice. You can use 9 by 13, 2 8-inch rounds, 2 9-inch rounds, or you can do 24 cupcakes. So that's up to you. So I'm gonna set this to the side, and what you need for this cake mix, you're basically making 2 cakes in one with this. That's probably why it was more expensive as well, because you need for the white part of the cake, you need a 1/3 cup of oil, 1/3 cup of water, 2 eggs. For the red part of the cake, you need, again, a 1/3 cup of oil, 1/3 cup of water, and 2 eggs. So, in this box, we are going to see 2 different mixes. Yes, that's what's in here, a red and a white. So they tell you the first one you want to make is your white batter. So in a medium bowl, add white cake mix, 2 eggs, 1/3 cup of water, and a 1/3 cup of oil. Beat on medium speed for 2 minutes. So we're gonna do the white one first. So now we're gonna switch. We're gonna take this off and we're gonna set this to the side. And then we're gonna switch over to our red mix. And we're gonna do the exact same thing. We're gonna add our cake mix, water, oil, and eggs, and mix that together. We have our 2 cake mixes here, and now it says take a 1/4 cup, so I just got 2 1/4 measuring cups, and just pour it into your pan. So now it says to tap the pan against the counter, and I'll cut this out because it'll be loud. And so you basically, you want to fill in any gaps you left. Now we are going to bake it at 350, and for a 13 by 9 inch pan, we're gonna go for 30 to 34 minutes. So I'm gonna set my timer for 30 minutes, but then when it comes out, I'll let you know the total time it took to bake. The bake time for this size said 30 to 34 minutes. I set my timer for 30 minutes, but I started smelling it really strong at 28 minutes. So I looked in the oven and I decided to take it out because, and honestly, if I had checked on it a little sooner, I may have even taken it out a little bit sooner. It doesn't look bad or anything. It's just, it's brown. So mine took less than the time that they're saying is what I'm saying. It still feels really fluffy. And so we are going to let this cool completely before we can frost it. Now I'm going to use the peppermint vanilla whipped frosting. So you just pop this off the top and lay it to the side and open it up, and we're going to use the entire container. And it's very light and fluffy. I can smell the peppermint. You get just barely enough to cover the cake. I don't know.
Been a 2-layer, you would have been in trouble. Wouldn't
Yeah, it would have been. Yes, you would have been in trouble. Although I don't know that it gave you the option of 2 layers for this one. But you have to spread it really thin. I think for me the regular frosting seems to go further. That's just a personal opinion. So now you want to open up your sprinkles. And there's all kinds of sprinkles in here. Let's see. I don't want to flick them. It would be very easy to flick them across the room. Okay, so you get little trees, you get bells, you get little snowballs, and just all kinds of stuff in there. So just put that on the top of your cake. Makes it really festive. And it might cover up some, if you have some bare spots, it might cover up the bare spots. So now hopefully we get some red and white in each piece, but who knows? Turned out really well. And let's get a corner piece. We'll see what the corner piece looks like. Yeah, that looks really nice. And then if you look from the side of the cake, you can see that we have the different colors. So this swirl cake is a red and white vanilla cake mix. So if you follow me on Instagram, when I posted this post, I also posted that you can buy the Pillsbury Funfetti melted snowman. And all it is it's blue and blue, instead of red and white, it's blue and white. It still is vanilla, but then they have a blue frosting. So I'm assuming the blue frosting is going to be regular vanilla, but I don't know. I'm not sure. But it's just like this, except it doesn't have the elf on the shelf on it. But this says 43 grams, 1/10 of the package is 320 calories if you care. The frosting is 14 servings are in the container. 2 tablespoons, 25 grams is 110 calories. Okay. I'm going to try to take a bite of the cake without any frosting. And I tell you what, that if you do this with your kids, just be prepared for red to be everywhere. Just because it's very, very red. Which makes me wonder.
The moist cake.
Yeah, red 40. That's what I would have thought. The cake, I'm not necessarily getting any of that dye flavor.
No, it's just a white cake.
Yeah.
There's really not much of anything to it.
No.
A little bit of vanilla, that's about it.
It's very plain. It's a very plain cake. I don't care for the frosting at all.
It's edible, but it's not a favorite. The peppermint's not like ridiculously strong, but it's there and it's kind of minty, like breath minty.
It tastes exactly the way it smells.
Yeah, kind of like a melted breath mint.
Well,
it's not a very thick frosting either.
Well, it's whipped.
Yeah.
For me, it's more of a chemical peppermint. So not like paint thinner or something like that, but it does taste very, very artificial.
Like a room spray or something like that.
Yeah, it tastes artificial. And so the bad thing is once you put this on your cake or your cupcakes or whatever,
the whole thing's there.
That's it. That's the choice you've made. I personally, if you're interested, if you like the red and white color, I would get this and then get a vanilla frosting and put your own sprinkles on there.
Or use the chocolate.
Or use the chocolate. Yes, they do have this.
Like a hot cocoa or something like
yes,
that.
they have the same thing. It's hot cocoa. It's just chocolate. It's chocolate frosting, and it has sprinkles on top too. You could do that. But I think as far as the red and white theme, it's prettier just to go with a white frosting. But for me, that peppermint, this ruined the whole thing.
I don't think it's bad. I could definitely, if somebody made it and I ain't got a slice, I would eat the slice. I just wouldn't necessarily want to go back and get more.
Right. And I would want to tell my guests, that's not vanilla frosting, that's peppermint. Warn them because some people, like if I have 2 desserts to choose from and one is just a regular cake with white frosting and then somebody says, oh, that one has peppermint frosting, well, I'm automatically going to go to the white because I'm not even going to take my chance of going with the peppermint. And so I would much rather just have the regular frosting.
Like I said, I don't think it's bad. It's just it's not one I would want to eat another piece of.
Right. Yeah. Well, all these box mixes, they've all had different things on the back. This one has a cutout of a cake, which is really cute. It's a cute little cake
on a stand,
and it has a stand, so it will stand up. And little cupcakes. It's just a cute little thing. You know, if your kids like paper crafts, I don't know that kids really fool with paper dolls anymore, but that reminds me of like paper dolls. If they like these, they would like paper dolls. But the cake itself, it's okay. It's kind of dry.
It just doesn't have much of anything.
Yeah. I think though, if you're making it I wouldn't make this for us, for like our family. But if you're having a party and you wanted something like different colors, I think it would be good for that. But as far as like cakes go, it's not the best cake ever.
No.
And the frosting is a complete pass. I would never buy the frosting again. So I hope you enjoyed the video and thanks for watching.